Now let's meet your Indiana Pacers. At one guard position, 6'5", number 3, Klay Thompson. And at forward, 6'8", number 25, Trey Murphy. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. That's the other forward, 6'6", number 1, Zion Williamson. The other guard, 6'2", number 12, John Wick.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Julius Randle.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Randle is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Luka Doncic's out there with Derek White. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for Indiana, we've got Miles Turner. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's John Morant, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Now, here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randle. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Morant against White, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it's Williamson missing. Randle against Turner. Randle no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Morant against Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. Lakers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Randle outside. Back to Doncic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable. Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Williamson outside. Connects from three-point range.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
White against Thompson. Lakers working the ball around now. Out to White for the three. And another three for the Lakers.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Showtime. Here are your Pacers breakers. How do they do it, fans?
Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And when I look at the Lakers, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Now, here's Thompson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Williamson from long range. A rebound by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Now, Morant. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Shoots over Doncic, and that one's good. Morant.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Randall. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
That free throw good from Randall.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And Indiana making a change here. Trent's checked in. Both free throws good from Randall.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Turner. White against Morant. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's White. Banked in off the glass. White's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
It's time.
Jones checked in for Indiana. The Lakers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Anunoby. Moran finds Williamson. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 6. From past the arc. And it's Williamson missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now here's Randall. He has 6. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pacers trail by 13. Turner with a screen on Lopez. To halt the run. And Turner kicks to Trent. Morant surveying the D. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
Bounce pass from Randall. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a 3-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Pacers trail by 10. Morant outside. Trent outside. Mr. Williamson. From the arc. Another miss by Williamson.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Randall from outside. It's good from long range. Randall's got 11 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Williamson against Lopez. And here's Trent outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Lakers leading by 13. Anunoby passes to McConnell. Lopez a screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. And the Lakers making a change here. And both free throws good for McConnell. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Trey Murphy. Gary Trent is out there with Butler. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Doncic with it. Hartenstein with the screen on Trent. Doncic way outside. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
That free throw good from Butler. The Pacers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. To the inside, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
Pass to Cornette. To the middle. Thompson inside. Guarded by Doncic. The shot by Thompson, no good. Lakers leading by 15. Here's McConnell. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here comes your Pacers haiku, everybody. Make some noise.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And now a look at the teams leading the NBA in steals since the All-Star break. The fourth spot held by the Lakers.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Cornette kicks to Butler. And stolen by Drummond. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Doncic. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 24 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
2 shots. Relax on the
First free throw is good. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jones. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez comes in for Drummond. And Derek White subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is Indiana. And here is Williamson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And Cornette gets it to go.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
Doncic passes to Hartenstein. Over in the corner, White. Over Thompson. And again, no good by the Lakers. Pacers trail by 19. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Williamson against Lopez. Cornette kicks to Butler. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Thompson. Let's go. Hartenstein controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
White against Butler. And Thompson kicks to Butler. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Back to Doncic. Out to White. There's the 3. They get it again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on White.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Pacers. And so Butler nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's White. He's got 5. Fires for 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Thompson outside. White against Morant. To the paint. It's stolen by Randall. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Here's Anunoby. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They host the Spurs after this one. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Williamson against Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's the screen. And off the left side of the rim, and he swirls in for it. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 22. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Here's Morant after the basket by Los Angeles. Cornette passes to Thompson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Randall outside. Back to McConnell. Lakers passing it around. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Again, Los Angeles.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Butler kicks to Cornette. Thompson surveying the floor. And a miss there on the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
White the pass to Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
They set the pick. White against Morant.
Los Angeles foul. Derek White.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Pacers, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Trey Murphy comes in for Butler. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Randle. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. No good there. It could go. No good on that one. And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Los Angeles Lakers.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Now Morant. So the Lakers 5 right now. Randle is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Derek White. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Now here's Morant. 6 to shoot. No good that time. White with the defensive effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Pass to Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Well, Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Pacers shoot just 26% out there. A terrible showing from it. And again for 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list. And here is Lopez after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Thompson dishes to Morant. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. His three-pointer is off the mark. Lakers leading by 21. Randall passes to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. And White, the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. White's got 11 points.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Morant passes to Thompson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Over White. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 9.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Doncic with a screen for Randall. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Pacers call time here.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Indiana. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now here's Turner. Nothing on the board. There's Williamson with the 3. He doesn't hit that one. LA's on 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Lopez against Turner. Lopez kicks to Doncic. 3-pointer, Randall. The rebound by Turner. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range. He's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
From downtown, and it's White missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Lakers leading by 23. Anunoby outside. Randall surveying the D. Fires the three. And again, the Lakers no good. The Pacers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Pass to Thompson. White against Morant. Spins. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
The Pacers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Long range from the inbound. Drills the three-pointer. McConnell's got 5.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant against White. 5 on the clock. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. White with the defensive effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Here's Trent. The 17-footer goes down. Trent's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, the scoring ability of Gary Trent Jr. makes it difficult on defenders to guard against that mid-range. My goodness, that was sweet.
Here's Doncic. He has 5. Pass to Lopez. And here's McConnell.
2 minutes.
White, a screen on Morant. Here's McConnell. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's White missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. White against Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 13.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Randall outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 1:22 left in the third.
Indiana foul.
Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. In third, the Lakers.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Derek Jones in for Williamson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Pacers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Morant outside. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. No good with the triple. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They host the 76ers after this. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Cornette passes to Trent. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Over to the wing. Now here's Randall. Defense is right there.
Indiana foul. Luke Cornette. First personal foul.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Julius Randall taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. Some changes for Indiana. Klay Thompson comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Butler in for John Morant. And the Lakers also making a switch. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Lee. And so he makes both from the line.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Thompson outside. The 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Julius Randle getting it done for Los Angeles. He has really delivered at the offensive end. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Klay Thompson is out there with Williamson. Then it's Butler. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Cornette in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. There's a screen. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top-quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7, and this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
He hits the second from the line. And here is Los Angeles now. Now, here's Doncic. Hartenstein with the screen on Trent. Down low. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
The Pacers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Butler kicks to Trent. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Drummond sets the screen for Doncic. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. Good on the 3-point shot.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Trent outside. Pass to Cornette. Thompson outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now here's McConnell. just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Doncic finds Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Trent outside, back to Butler. Trent, right side, pass to Cornette. Williamson outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Drummond with a screen on Trent. The three for Doncic. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And they get it back. Drummond passes to Hauser. Back to Drummond. Lakers passing it around. Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Trent.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Butler kicks to Thompson. Hartenstein against Williamson. They set the screen. Here's Cornette. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McConnell with it. The three for Doncic. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that. Now, such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
Williamson outside. There's the pick. Driving to the basket. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Doncic against Trent. Hartenstein with the screen on Trent. Doncic right side. And that one, good. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Williamson. A rebound by the Lakers. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Doncic. That one goes. Count it.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Trent against Doncic. Hartenstein with the screen on Trent. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hartenstein. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass. Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
to the wing right side. Now here's Drummond, guarded closely. Pass to Hauser. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. A shot by McConnell, no good. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Luke Cornett. Trey Murphy comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Morant in for Butler. And he can't hit the second.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Here's Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Lee's checked in.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Right wing. Drummond in the post. He's against Turner. The jump hook. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic. And the first one drops.
At the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Vincent, guarded by Morant. Now Vincent. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.